Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. It is Thursday, March the 18th, and all this week I am sharing with you ideas for Easter. So I'm doing cards and matching little treat box containers. And my class on Saturday is also cards and treat boxes or little containers, and it's focused on the stamp set that I'm just going to reach and grab. Springtime Joy. So I've actually just been packaging up the classes. If you ordered the class from me, the classes that I provide, you have everything you need except adhesives. You would need adhesives, and for this one you need your paper snips because you do have to do some fussy cutting. You do receive the Springtime Joy stamp set. You receive a 3-pack of ribbon. There are candies in there to fill your little treat bags. There is the shreddy that you put inside, ready to go. Of course, there's a little chocolate for you. And all this week, I'm giving you other ideas to use this stamp set. So when you get this stamp set, you'll have all the projects for Saturday. You either opted for the 3 cards and 3 treat boxes or 6 cards and 6 treat boxes. And now I've done 2 other ones this week, and I'll do today and tomorrow, so you'll have more ideas. So my next class coming up is masculine cards, which people always ask for. And I have to admit they're the hardest for me to design because I like things pretty and glittery. But one of the options was to include the stamp set, You Are Amazing, which is a great stamp set, especially for masculine cards, or let's just say non-feminine cards. And it's got all the ingredients that you would need, and these are the cards that we're going to be making. You would have to sign up by tomorrow because I have to prep the stuff, and the stamp, if you want the stamp set, I'd have to order it. Here's the first one using our little moose punch. So this is kind of an outdoorsy one. For this one, you also do, I did advertise it with a bolt of the braided linen thread, but instead of just that, I'm going to give you some of this one, the green one, and both of these twines. So the second card, Hip Hip Hooray, 3 cheers for you. Got the little brick thing going. You can actually color it a little bit if you wanted to as well. Then we have that beautiful well-suited paper, and as you know, with our paper, you could use either sides of it. So we've got the little twine going here. So the twine came in navy and gray, and it coordinated with this set. I didn't get the suit stamp set and dies because, to be honest, I don't know a lot of people who wear suits and ties. And then this last one's a fun fold that I actually made on one of my Facebook Lives. I just had a different image here. So this is the other card that you're making. Information is on my blog, mariannecowan.com, or you can PM me. So there's always 3 options for my classes. The first option would include the stamp set, and you would make 8 cards, 2 of each design. The second one would just include the materials for the cards and the twine. And then the third option for my team members is the best deal, really. You get my classes for $18. Everything's prepped and ready. And you also get a lot of other perks. So if you love a discount and you're interested, you can join the Pinery Paper Pals. We meet virtually every 2 weeks now during COVID. So we're meeting tonight, and I've already sent the make and takes ahead of time for March. So we just do updates on whatever's new in Stampin' Up, and then we craft and we have fun, and it's very social. You don't have to do classes or do what I do. And if you are interested in the business side of it, you can stay on after the call and we chat business. But most people on my team just enjoy the discount and the beautiful community that we've developed together. And there's probably, well, there are people from my team on right now. So, oh, thanks, Lynn. So they can tell you it's no pressure. It's just really crafting with a wonderful group of ladies and a discount on your products. All right, so that's the masculine class. It is on the 27th, so Saturday the 27th. And my next one after that is Spring Stamp Camp. Spring Stamp Camp is a lot of fun. We do 14 cards and a 3D project. So let's review what we've made this week. So those of you, I know some of you who are watching are also taking the Saturday class. Hi, Monique. And Lynn and Barb and Diane and Phyllis. Hi, Teresa. Your internet's working today. Yay! I hate country internet. So Monday we made this adorable little box, and Judith was asking if the note cards fit in it. So I did put some in. So this is our note card and envelope. Awesome size. And yes, they do fit in. It's a tight squeeze. You just put them on a little bit of an angle. But this is a really cute little box. I got this idea originally from Rhonda Wade. And I've made this with many different papers. Okay, I'm not going to tie the bow again. So we made the box, we made the matching card, and our beautiful envelope. That was Monday. And I do have to put the measurements on my blog, I forgot. Tuesday we made this cute little Easter basket with the little 2x2, here I'll turn it over, our little 2x2 plastic boxes. And actually for Saturday's class, I actually switched the one that I was going to make to this little plastic one because it's so much easier and so much cuter. And then this was the coordinating card that we made for that one. And as Lynn suggested, and it took me 5 minutes to figure out, we put the little basket in here. All right, so those are the ones that we've made Monday and Tuesday. Today we're making another cute one with the Subtles 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is the new patterns that will be in the new annual catalog. So every year when the annual catalog releases, the current colors always have a 6x6 pack, and they change up the design. So for this one, I love the designs of these papers. There are 2 different sheets, so 4 designs. So this beautiful diamond cross, that one, and this one, and this one. So they go by color family. So this is the Subtles. There'd be 10 colors in here, and you would get 4 of each for 40 pieces of paper. So we're actually going to use this today with Coastal Cabana. And then we're using our acetate card boxes. So when you look at these things and they're described in the catalog, this says acetate card boxes because they are designed to hold probably 4 or 5, depending on how many layers your cards have. They are designed to hold cards, but today we're using them to hold chocolate. So you can see how big they are. It says how big they are. They are 5.5, dimensions. 4 7/8 by 5 13/16. So what I did is I just measured it. It's 5 1/4. Is that right? No, 5 3/4. Just from here to here. So I just took a little Sharpie marker, measured off half. Actually, it wasn't exactly half. And then went to my big Carl cutter and cut it, but you could use scissors. I don't know if I'd use it on our Stampin' Up cutter, but it's a great little box. And it's great if you're giving someone a gift pack of some of the cards that you've made, but today, no. It's getting chocolate. So let's make our little box first, and then we'll make our matching card. All right, I'm just checking the comments. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I do go live every day at 3, and Sundays at 7. And maybe once the weather gets nice and I get into my gardens, that might change. I'm so excited. I bought a greenhouse yesterday from Costco. And so Norm and I today, we're figuring out where we're going to put it. I have 11 raised beds. I have quite a few. We started out doing mostly veggies, and now my daughter and I do a lot of cut flowers. Except I never like to cut them because they're so beautiful. Okay. So what I've done is I've taken the box and cut it in half, and I obviously wasn't measuring very well because it's not exactly in half. So I'm not going to give you measurements for this paper because it'll totally depend how you cut it. But the width is 4 3/8. That's what I did for the paper. So I just put it together, Just kind of squish it up and then tuck it in. So then we have our little box. Now I have a piece that is 4 3/8 by 3. But that's because this is how big I cut this box. This one is a bit smaller, I noticed. I don't know where my measuring was. So that's just going to tuck in the back. You could put a glue dot or anything you want in, but remember that whatever adhesive you put is going to show through. So I'm just going to leave it, even though it would be covered up if I put a little glue dot. I'm just going to leave it. Then I have candy. So I love these little Russell Stover, little tiny mini marshmallow thingies. I just found them this year. I found them for Valentine's Day, and I just found this pack for Easter. I got mine at Rexall drugstore when I was picking up something for my dad. And I think they're designed to bring to class because there's 36. And that's usually when it's a class set. You usually get like enough for a class. So that it has 36 and 3 different flavors: marshmallow, caramel, and just marshmallow. But I like them because they're a perfect little size and they're pretty. So the Valentine's ones had little hearts on them. Some of you got them in your card class kits. And these ones have little Easter eggs on them. I don't know why they're different sizes, but... So I'm going to tuck one in, one here, and then I just have some little foil eggs that I'm going to stick down the middle. Isn't that cute? Yes, I'm so excited about my greenhouse. I've wanted one for years, but you know, just never really happened. Okay, so now I have a little topper. I've made these in many different ways, but for this one, I don't really want to cover up a lot of this because I think it's cute. So I have a little topper that actually measured wrong. So I did it 2.5 because I was thinking this was a half, but it's actually 5/8. So it's paper. I just folded it again. And the little flap at the back won't be quite as big. Or you could do it the other way around. I think I want it a little bit bigger at the front because I want to put my sentiment on. So that's just going to go like that. So all I'm going to do is take my Stampin' Seal Plus and adhere it to the back flap. And that should hold it. It's just a little piece of paper. So I do want to make sure that I get the edge. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Not that way. Oh my gosh, it's exactly what I did not want to happen. Alright, so I'm going to turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. Just putting that edge there. This edge there. That wasn't very successful, but oh yeah, that's good. It's a bit crooked. Oh dear. Alright, so there we have our little topper. Now I'm going to take some polka dot tulle ribbon and wrap it right around the middle. And I do have a little greeting and a butterfly to add, but I don't know exactly where I want it till after I put my ribbon on. And I did warn you about the butterfly paper, how popular it was. It is now sold out. I can't believe it. Luckily, I bought a couple of extra packs. But I guess with the free shipping yesterday, everyone was buying it. I hope maybe they change their mind and bring it back. That'd be fun. So I'm just tying a nice bow. And I like this ribbon because you can see through it. So I'm not hiding all my little treats. You could put little soaps in here, or it doesn't have to be chocolate, but it's Easter, so it's chocolate. Isn't that cute? All right, so on this side, I have Happy Easter from the Arrange a Wreath set, and then the Duo Oval Punch, which is on back order still. So I'm just going to put that here, and I don't really want to pop it up. I'll pop up the butterfly. Now, straight or crooked? I'm just going to do it straight. And then I have a little butterfly from the paper no longer available. Oh, Ink of Stella. I know, Teresa, I love that paper. And that one die fits this one piece so well. I don't know why it's not going in the new catalog. Maybe it will if enough people say they like it. So I'm going to do Shannon's trick and kind of fold it back. I think I might use, that's pretty. I'm going to use a tiny little strip of edge. If I can find one. Oh, here we go. All right. So I'm just putting a little dimensional on and putting it on a bit of an angle. And I think I want to use champagne rhinestones. I didn't get them out yet. This is how I organize my rhinestones. I got this container on Amazon, but these plastic ones are from Stampin' Storage, which there is an affiliate link on my website. The only thing is the shipping is from the States. So I used to send it to Ogdensburg and then go pick it up there because my sister has a mailbox, but that's not happening lately. Okay, I want a tiny one for the butterfly. It's very pretty. And one for there. Maybe two. All right, that's so cute. So there's our little gift of chocolate. It's just so much cuter than just putting it in a little bag, I think. And it fits a lot of different things. We did it one time for Halloween, and at Halloween they had the little Kit Kats or the little bars that were the perfect size. So I'm sure you can find something that's the perfect size to go in there. And now we'll do our card. Our card is very simple. I'm starting with Highland Heather, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just a bit of a layered card. Then I'm using Coastal Cabana, 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, it's cool, Aiden. Stampin' Storage is the one that has the wooden containers for my stamp pads and my punches. And I'm going to say, if you're going to buy those, buy the biggest one because you're going to fill it. What I did is, one year when I was treating myself, I bought the stamp pad and ink. Mine's got the stamp pad, the ink holder, and the marker. Some people like that separate, and then it's got the punches and they're on top of each other. And I went and picked it up in Ogdensburg, and I was trying to explain to the customs guy what exactly it was. It was a hilarious conversation. It's a shelf? Well, it's a crafting. It's for crafts. Like for crafts, a shelf for crafts. He kept asking me all these questions. It was like, oh. Yes, it is iDesign. I have found them at Winners or HomeSense, but it's hit or miss. So I wanted an exact size, and I'll show you the size. I'll link what exact size it is on Amazon because I like it for this. And just a sec. I also have the one that's a bit deeper for my 6 by 6 paper. And I do have another one exactly like that one for my that I put my 6 by 6. This one's a bit deeper, so I can put more in it. So there's all my butterfly paper. So yeah, I find it handy. And then it just, you can tuck things in here too, but I just have it on my shelf and it's easy to pull off and find what I need. So I just got them on Amazon. All right, now I have that beautiful new paper. So I have two little pieces that are 1 7/8 each. buy 5. I didn't know Costco had iDesign stuff. I love their stuff. It's very durable. I like that it has the little handles. I have found a few of them at Michael's or HomeSense, but I have not been to Michael's or HomeSense in a year. So I'm not looking for them there. And Amazon is just very easy. Okay, so there we have our 2 little pieces. Now I have a piece of the Butterfly Brilliance, and again it's 3 3/4 by, it was a scrap I had, 2 1/4. Do you guys do that when you have a scrap? You just, oh, let's throw this here. I did have to trim it off a little bit, but all right. So one day I'll do a video tour of my new crafting space. I would have to make sure it's tidy though. Right now, it's an absolute disaster. On the other side of the table, there's like 6 kinds of chocolates that I'm packaging for class. And if you are one of the people that does your pickup at Phyllis's, I'm dropping those off right after Facebook Live. Okay, that is a bit, I didn't cut that exactly right, but no one's going to notice. So then I have a little piece of vellum that is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. This one is a tad long, I don't know why. And I know I'm going to put this and this. So that's where I'm going to put my glue. Let's glue it on first. Makes more sense. I like being organized and I like containers. I'm guessing where the butterfly is going to go. Vellum's not very heavy, so you don't need a lot of adhesive. It's bugging me that that's not exactly the right size. Oh well, when I get my butterfly on, you won't be able to tell. And I could have added some of the white ribbon. I was thinking about doing that before I put this layer on, but I think with the butterfly it'll be a bit too much. So we go up first and then back. I like butterflies for Easter because butterflies are a sign of new life. And that's what Easter's all about. So I'm going to take, actually, yeah, I'll take a little strip. The little pockets that I showed you with my gemstones in them, they're actually designed for their magnetic sheets that Stampin' Storage sells, and that's how a lot of people store their dies. I actually use ones I found at Dollarama, so I don't use their die sheets, but theirs are thicker, like stiffer, I want to say. Okay, bit of Wink Estella. I find it's more pleasurable stamping in an organized space. If you're always looking for things and you can't find stuff, I don't know, it's not as much fun. Whoopsie. I'm adding the rhinestones, even though they're not exactly the same color. I think they're pretty and they'll match the little container. Does anyone else like to have a nice organized craft space? It makes me, even when I'm finished for the day, I clean everything up before I leave my craft room. Otherwise, I don't want to go in it the next day. Yeah, so these are great. They have 5, I think there's 5 in a pack, so 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, I think there might be more than 4. And then I just have a little label maker, so I just label them all. But it's so handy. I used to store them in a case, which was fine, but then I had too many. And this keeps them nice and organized. And the other thing is, when you have these embellishments, if you're shoving them together, they go flying off, and then you waste them. And they're not cheap, so you don't want to be wasting them. Okay, So I did have this to put inside. We could do a matching envelope, but hey, I just do not want to use any more of that butterfly paper. And I think I've used most of the Coastal Cabana because we were only allowed to purchase this once as a pre-order. That was the paper that you got free if you signed up to be a demo. So some people have it. All right, so here's our cute little Easter card. We could add more butterflies, but I don't know. Sometimes simple is better. And here's our cute little treat box. So again, the treat boxes are acetate card boxes. So when you look at them in the catalog, you think, whoa, that's huge. But you just cut it in half. And because it has that folding top on the top and the bottom, it's perfect. You just tuck it in, and then you have an open top, and you can decorate it how you want. You can also do it so that your piece that you put in is the same piece that folds over. I did it so they coordinate. So it's the same paper stack, but different designs. You can see how crooked it is. So I thought that looked a little bit cute. And now you know how to put the back on, not how I did it the first time. All right, that's our card and our treat holder. Oh yes, I could sponge the back. No, Sylvia, if you saw mine right now, you would not think I was in any way organized. If you looked past the mess, you would, because everything is organized. But when I craft, I just go from nice clean to like crazy. But that's how I craft. So, because my husband will come in sometimes and just like look around and leave. He can't be in that messy space, which works for me. All right, so this is our card and our treat box for today. I do appreciate it if you like or share my video. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow for Fun Fold Friday. So we're going to do a fun fold card. I haven't designed it yet. Actually, Judith sent me a link to some cool fun folds. Anyways, it'll be a fun fold and it'll be some kind of little treat container. So I hope you enjoyed these and I hope you give this little one a try. They're really fun and easy to make. Sometimes when we spend all the time making the boxes like we did on Monday, and they're not hard to make, but if you just look at what Stampin' Up! Already provides, sometimes you can just take that and make it into a box. Okay. So hopefully we'll see you back here tomorrow. I hope you enjoy your evening. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Ottawa, although it's still a bit chilly, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a while before I'm putting anything in a greenhouse, which is good because we have a lot of work, site prep, and the spot I decided to put it, there's a big, huge tree stump. So we need a little bit of work before we get it assembled, but that's okay. It's not even here yet. I just ordered it actually from Costco online. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you're watching the replay on Facebook, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be notified if you hit the notification button when I go live. All right, everyone, enjoy your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. And if you're one of my team members, I'll see you tonight at 7 for Zoom. Thanks, everyone.